It's just a concrete slab that works for all things concrete, or even, you know, bitumen roads. And what we can do is, if you want to make it sound a bit more like a country road as opposed to a concrete slab, you could throw a bit of grit on there to make it sound a bit, have some handy dirt in this dirt pit beside it, and you can as you can see, I'm wearing my old friends. I think there's less shoe and more gaffer tape these days, but they sound good.
I've always been interested in sounds, and my interest has led me to Foley, the performance of sound effects. Its inventor, Jack Foley, discovered the craft with the birth of film sound in the 1930s.
He came up with the idea to re-record in time with the picture some of the major sounds.
He basically was the first one who just said, well, look, throw a pair of shoes at me and I'll just, you know, walk on the spot on the concrete and you record it and let's just see if it fits. And of course they soon found out that, remarkably enough, it does fit.
When Jack Foley was working on Stanley Kubrick's Spartacus, he had the idea to record his car keys in time with the Romans marching to war, a small touch that changed Kubrick's mind about reshooting the entire sequence. Tonight.
He did what probably many sound editors would love to do now. He just went, well, let's just go and get it. Let's just make it here.
So, yeah.
That's like a rain.
That's called a rain stick. I don't know if it still works. It used to creak. It's a bit broken now, but used to be able to turn the whole thing around and get a variety of different creaks. And again, put it on a table or something. And the more different things you put it on, the more different sounds you get.
I was lucky enough to have people like Gerry to show me, you know, their stuff and to watch them work. And so I managed to pick up how it was done, and then I got to work on shows that weren't, you know, massively important to the company in terms of quality, like Neighbours, because when you first start doing Foley artistry, without wishing to sound too pompous, it really is, there's quite a big learning curve to it in terms of making the performance sound real, especially in the footsteps.
I'd walk around in a circle, listening to the footsteps, and then my circle would just get concentrically smaller and smaller and smaller till I was on the spot. But I would be constantly listening to try and maintain exactly the same sound, from whether it was a large walk or, again, as I said, going on the spot. Yeah, that was good. Could I just have a look at the start when he gets his foot out? I just want to see if it needs something. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's not stop there while we're on a roll. Let's get our whoosho out.
I think that's good, Gerry.
I'll put the gaffer's shoes. These shoes could talk, they would scream. The mistreatment they've had.
Good for a go?
Good for a go. So all the nuns is good.
All right, we'll go for the nuns. So I'm having a lot of audio issues trying to set up this fucking Foley thing at home. I can hear something ticking. It's doing it again. It must be really low on batteries. Let's give this a shot. Okay, I finally got everything set up after about an hour. This isn't an ideal Foley situation, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Just aiming to get the water effects to lay over the top of the beanbag sound that we got before to create a better ocean.
So they needed the sound of these whales kind of rushing up the beach and grabbing seals. And that was Gerry in the paddling pool.
Did you try water Foley?
I've done a little bit, but I also used a beanbag.
Oh, okay.
I stumbled across if you used a beanbag and then mixed it with water, it kind of sounds a bit more wave-like.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much it.
It's good. It doesn't have the big water sound.
No.
But what it does have is it's got a great sound for like water rushing up and sucking back off a pebble beach.
Yeah,
that
right.
would be ideal.
Yeah.
The trick with water is to double track.
Oh, yeah.
So to do two of the same tracks.
Yeah, I double tracked the beanbag.
Double track the beanbag. That's good.
But I didn't double track the water. So
oh, okay.
I'll give
that's worth a small round of applause.
Gerry's a lot of fun to work with, and you know he's very good at what he did. So, and I knew his credentials, so you know I watched carefully.
It doesn't do it as much in its acoustic environment. I mean, you hear a little bit, but when you actually mic it up. What you can do in a Foley room is only limited by, you know, your imagination and the amount of time that you've got to be able to play.
Draw in about 10 minutes' time. All you would-be cowboys.
Now we're going to go down the lane.
Gerry was like the main walker at Sound Firm when Sound Firm at Port Melbourne were, you know, involved in all of those features through the 80s. They moved their Foley up to Sydney. Now Gerry is Melbourne based, he's got his property and he didn't want to move to Sydney. So in effect he lost his main employer instantly, which is why in his case he had to basically create his own studio out on his farm.
And this is her art studio. So it's a good space with, as you can tell, a big different acoustic sound to a studio. The acoustic in this, it's great, it's different. I mean, you know, all I'd have to do is just, I plug in over here, I've got the multi-call inputs and outputs over on the wall, and I just use this space, whether it's footsteps or props or whatever, and I've got that really interesting reverberant, different acoustic environment. It's a toilet and shower and a kitchen, outdoor kitchen but I use the floor surface because they're tiled surfaces, so you know. So I go in here and I just use the tiled surfaces. Plus, if I want a real kitchen, I've got a real kitchen, and I'm not driving the wife crazy by going in the house. So you know, I don't find myself running around from building to building day after day, but they're just different, interesting. Oh, that's a good door. Different, interesting environments to record in if you need them.
Most people watch TV passively or film. You know, it's going on a screen. They're sitting down, they're watching it, it's all going on. When you find yourself having to actually react with what's happening on a screen and do things in time with it, it's a weird thing.
Intrinsically, good Foley isn't necessarily noticed. It's not showcased, you know, because what you're trying to do is seamlessly fit in with the rest of the soundtrack. And basically, you, like anyone else that works on film, your real main job is to just do what you can to help the storytelling. So you've got this short animation you want to do?
Yeah, I just want to do. I'm going to give it a shot.
Well, you might as well do it in the normal way, normal procedure.
Yep.
So I normally start off doing a rustle.
Okay.
There on the floor.
All right.
Okay.
Should I put that one on?
You can put that on.
Can I keep my normal shirt on?
That's okay. Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, totally naked. So you don't want excessive sound.
Yeah, true. We'll deal with that.
Right.
One.
And what you do is you just follow the character.
Yeah. Like that. You were
Yeah.
holding
Try
it
and
like that before.
I just try and sort of keep it loose so it.
But just in time with what they're doing.
In time with what they're doing. Then we'll come back and we'll do the footsteps.
Yep.
So you can select which surface you
Shoes.
like and
Yeah.
shoes. And once we've completed the footsteps, there's only one character, so that should be pretty quick.
Yeah.
Then we'll do any little spot effects, and the spot effect is just
like he throws his jacket onto the table.
throws his jacket on the
There's
table.
There's a newspaper.
Oh, and there's a newspaper open. All right, here we go. That was pretty good.
It was?
That was. You can pass that on to the camera.
Should I do another one?
No. I think that
that's
was
all right?
okay. Yep.
All right.
Try them.
The old faithfuls.
Old faithfuls.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Snug.
Snug. They do fit quite well. If the shoe fits.
Foley.
Yeah.
Okay, jump on there. You've got to be listening to what you're doing while you're concentrating on a picture that you're trying to keep in sync with. So you've got to try.
Getting me more and more nervous, Gerry.
No. But I'm just giving you the
rundown.
The rundown. You discard it as an actual thought. You just do it.
All right.
Naturally, but that's pretty good. Now
I've been
do your
practicing.
head. Look at the screen. Okay. You wear the lycra so that you don't get the rustle of the jeans or normal trousers, because you already supply the rustle with the rustle track, so you want to get just the good clean pure sound of the footsteps.
I'll trust that you're experienced in these matters. I'm not just doing this.
You're not just doing this so we can all have a good laugh,
All right.
but that's a bonus.
And it's quite cold.
Give that another go. I'll
right.
get rid of it, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we're starting again, and we got in 3, 2, 1.
In the 1930s, Jack Foley was a Universal employee, and it was
Come in harder, yeah. Put a little bit more weight into your feet. Thing with footsteps is you're either right or wrong.
Yeah.
So doing them softer doesn't make them any righter. Rockin'.
The start was.
That was good.
I felt like the start of that was a bit better.
Oh, I'm in love with that one.
All right.
That's a keeper.
All right. Cool. So I've got to do the jacket down.
Yes. Let's just do a couple of demos, and just bear in mind whenever you're doing any sort of sound effect,
Yeah.
you got to listen. The way I do it is I have in my head
Yeah.
what it is I want to hear,
Okay.
and then I make the sound, and if it's not the sound that I had in my head, I'm wondering why. Do it a bit harder. Yeah, I mean that sounds good.
All right. Yeah, just give me another go.
Okay.
I'm keen.
All right. Here we go.
In the 1930s, Jack Foley was a Universal employee, and it was.
You were probably a little early then.
Yeah.
Okay. Rock everyone's world. Do it really big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my handle to opening is slightly different to his.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the best so far. So I think that's a keeper. Here we go with 3-second pre-roll.
Not so good, I don't think.
Okay.
I think I've got it now. He turns 3 pages.
No worries. Here we go again. There you go.
I don't feel like this is going as badly as I dreamed it would go.
Wait till you see it back.
Not the best, but
It's just, I think just tightening up the feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
The feet at the very start aren't too bad. Just when it cuts to that just the.
Oh, brilliant. I was gobsmacked.
Oh, Gerry.
Good. Good.
With Gerry having done 160 films, over 4,000 hours of television, as well as documentary and video clips, he remains passionate about sounds. All I had to do was ask.
I mean, this is a sculpture. But stick your head in here. Have a listen to that.
That's really amazing, though. You gotta hear that.
Hello.
It's like an echo chamber in there. It's really cool. It's really good.